We there, we there, we there. My goodness, today. It's been a day. I need to type of day I'm having. Peace, peace, peace. Gosh. I don't understand why everybody always super emotional when I'm doing a million things. Peace, peace. Thank you. Send me light, y'all. Send me some love and light. Send it to me, please. I feel frazzled. Let's get the energy together. All right, I'm gonna hold on to this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm gonna be on here. We're gonna see. They ain't not really messing with me with these videos, so my videos have not been saving, but whew, get my Yummy Out oil, Miss Impact made for me. That I love, love, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need that love and light, y'all. Send me lots of love and light right now. I can't. You didn't hear, Lady T? I can't even go to YouTube right now. I gotta get. I need every last one of y'all to go follow me on YouTube. Every last one. You need to tell your friends. They need to look. They need to go subscribe. Now YouTube's new rule is that you have to have um at least 1,000 followers. Hold on, Pooh. Okay, so can I just not come out of this? What if I don't want to start? Okay. You said it's not showing up in what size? Yes, like I was, I've been doing all my stuff on YouTube without having 1,000. So we got to get me up to 1,000 followers on that page. And you would think I would have it. I got like 13 followers on all my pages combined. I guess I need to go hard and promote. People don't be wanting to get on YouTube like that. I don't put. I'm going on the page now. Um, Products. Which shirt was you looking at? How many do you have? It's not a lot, cause I don't be focused on that page. Y'all know I be on here. I think I'm at like 160. We need 900 people. I'm about to inbox everybody on my friends list. You about to inbox them. I'm about to send a nice little message, then I'll probably get blocked. What shirt you talking about, honey? Cause they all showing. I don't think you looking at something right. What shirt? You say yellow. Which one though? What name? It's got okay. I'm gonna look at it after we finish. I know what shirt you talking about. Oh, why didn't it do all the sizes in there? Okay, I'll make sure I get on that and figure out what is messing up. That's something that I probably did. Peace, peace, peace. Oh my God, this give me y'all oil. It just calmed my whole life down. Listen, my whole life has changed. I promise you. I feel like Mercury retrograde said, "Oh, you thought you was free. You thought it was over. We're getting ready to mess with you for the whole week. You thought that you got away." Y'all know I've been talking cold cash. Like what? My Mercury retrograde was good. What y'all talking? Now that's messing with me. All my digital platforms. I was having issues trying to get them shirts loaded. It was all kind of stuff going on today. Man, listen. And then I really think the only reason they started letting me post in like even when I started posting this morning, I couldn't like nobody else's pages. I couldn't like anybody's comments. It wouldn't let me respond to certain stuff. It still was hardly letting me go in my messages. I was having a hard time. It was hard in these streets. I didn't even say come in. Why are you looking like Rainbow Bright? It needs to charge. No, what do you mean? I just want to tell you, give me milk, not regular milk. I know it's not regular milk. I don't know. I'm gonna see if it'll let me lie. No, I'm doing something. Go close my door, please. Line. Okay, tell Quarter I said come and get you a little bit. Um, Shots of honey, can you do that for me? I don't know if you can go on and grab my YouTube thing. I don't know how to do all of that. Y'all know I ain't that technology savvy. Now, greetings, peace, beloveds, everybody that's coming in. I don't miss all of y'all coming in. Peace, Misty, peace, Keisha, Shots of honey, Zipporah. I missed y'all. Oh my God. We weren't even away from each other that long, and I still was feeling like, oh my God. I was like, this is crazy. And the funny part is that when I think Instagram shut down that day or Facebook, I was so busy I didn't even have time to see that. It didn't affect me the same way. Look, whew. Aquarius herb tea. I need to inbox you, beloved. See if you can find, like, can you send the link? Let me see if I can pull y'all the link. Is there a way that I could share? Okay, so tonight we're going to talk about this Mercury. See, I'm thinking about Mercury retrograde because all my stuff been jacked up. We are Marco. Okay, calm down. There's a red carton. There's a red carton at the top. Yes. Can you please close that door, please? Thank you. Stop and close the door. Thank you. I just went. We got time, Jay. I just went on and let my ex put something real quick together for me because I had to have that for some stuff I was doing. Jupiter is in retrograde. I'm sorry, y'all. This is why I've been trying to come on later because my house be on 20. Like, if I don't come on at a certain time and now I'm in a different room, so since I'm in a different room, they can see my face and they just be like on 20. Oh, look, all of y'all went in and got it. Thank you. So that's the link. I don't know how that works, if y'all can even do the link from that perspective, but that's the link. So Jupiter is in retrograde. It starts going into retrograde tomorrow. So with that Jupiter going into retrograde, it is normally the planet of expansion. Wherever Jupiter sits in your natal chart, it expands everything. So if you have not, and I know nothing about regular tribe, ain't sitting here and ain't did they chart, I ain't even gonna believe it. I ain't even gonna believe it. I ain't even gonna believe it. Oh, you said I could pin the comment. What does that mean? Oh, pin comment. Was I not supposed to do it? Or was you supposed to do it? Okay. Is that what I'm supposed? Don't be talking about me, Shad. That's why he came in here. You hear him talking about not the regular milk, not the regular milk. I did say I was gonna screenshot it and upload it. I gotta screenshot it from that phone, I think. So Jupiter is the planet of. Let me go back. Y'all gonna get me distracted because we're talking about the YouTube. Jupiter is the planet of expansion. Look in your chart and see where Jupiter sits. So if you are like me, like I explained this morning, Jupiter sits in my eighth house, and my eighth house is over partnerships, it's over sex, it's over the occult, it's over finances even, and how you're finding out like wealth from other dynamics. It could be like from your in-laws, it could be from um your other your in-laws, or your like even your parents. So there's a wealth that comes in through that particular house, and this is what Jupiter does in expansion. Or depending on if you got certain placement, like for me, the placement that I have is like, oh, you'll get wealth or you'll gain wealth through that particular dynamic, but then da da da, something else is gonna happen. Now, Moonchild, I remember you having Jupiter in your second house. So let's say like this morning I talked about the biggest signs that are going to be affected by this Jupiter placement is Sagittarius, um, Pisces, Geminis. So if that's your sun sign or if that's your rising sign, all of y'all need to kind of be mindful. Where is Jupiter sitting in your particular chart? So you can understand what it is that you need to do, how you need to maneuver. If I'm not mistaken, I know I put a post dealing with like the whole Jupiter retrograde, some tools. I think I put it on my I Am Tamara Chanel page, if I'm not mistaken. And you can go look. It's just simple stuff. And then you don't have to have those exact tools, but there are like tips that would be really good for you. First house for me, and that's the house of self, and it's your ruling planet. So you got to think about, this is going to be the expansion of who you are, how you see yourself. It's probably going to make you go inward from a different perspective. It's going to make you reevaluate certain dynamics for you. And it's in your house of, ooh. So okay, so how y'all are pulling that up, I need for y'all to go Google, search what Jupiter is in that particular sign and in that particular house. Even break it down even more if you really want to be, thorough with it. Actually break down, what does the planet Jupiter mean and represent? Okay. And then look at, like for Rastafari, look at that particular Virgo energy in that 12th house and what that represents, and then go and look at Jupiter in the 12th house. Does that make sense? So it normally is the expansion of the 12th house, and the 12th house is really about losses. That don't necessarily mean loss like money per se. It could be loss of energy, like you always are giving of yourself in a certain way. Okay. So paying attention to what else is going on and what that house sits directly across from. Okay. Yeah, the books are not like, I love using the books. I also, like I said, just to get that quick, you know, just I think I told y'all about Chris. I think that's his name, KRS. If you go to his particular um, YouTube page, he has a lot of information that he does. He's a little corny. I like corny people though, but he's a little corny. But he does break down the information, okay? And that energy it could be really interesting if you're not paying attention to it, okay? And I always tell y'all, I love, 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 retrograde. I love no, not KRS One. Y'all always say that. I love retrogrades because retrogrades give you a time to reevaluate. This is the energy of stepping up. This is a time that Jupiter is going to make y'all step up. What you've been playing around with, what have you been slacking? It's going to bring the energy of you need to step up. So if you need to step up in that particular house, you might have to like create more boundaries. You might have to plan things out differently. Okay. Yes, it's about the introspect. It's all about, okay, let me really sit down and be real with myself. All the retrogrades are really going to do is make you be real with yourself. It's going to say, hey, let me really be honest. Am I being honest about what I'm doing? Am I being honest about what I'm saying? Am I being honest about this lesson that I'm supposed to be learning? Am I really acting in my best self? Sometimes you'll realize that you've been lazy in a certain department of your life, and Jupiter is going to highlight times 10 that you're being lazy in this particular department. And then you'll feel the urge, like I've been, and it's crazy because I wasn't even paying attention that Jupiter was getting ready to go into retrograde, but I've been in that urge of I need to be organized. I need to get things situated. I need to write stuff out. I need to make sure that before this ball starts even moving faster, that I have everything on lock. I need to ask for help when I need help. Okay? So definitely pay attention to how it is playing out in your particular house. What is the energy that is bringing? What is it highlighting? Was it already in retrograde when it was in that house? You know, I try to not get people too caught up in that part. I just try to get you to, recognize at first, where is it sitting? What is it going to cause? What kind of shift and change is it causing in your life? It might cause where all of a sudden, like you said, yeah, it'll be windfalls of money coming your way. It'll be, a whole dynamic where you went from being single for however many years and now you're in a whole live relationship. It might create like it's the expansion of, so it will create things where it'll have a tremendous growth when it's in direct. So when it goes into retrograde, it might just highlight, it might create a different type of shift. Excuse me. Same here. Okay, good. Yes, like it's gonna like really just give you that urge. I feel like it gives you an energy like where it's gonna make you like, okay, now I need to really push. I need to really, be disciplined to what it is that I said I was gonna do. If you were thinking about working out, now you actually working out. Now you realize I'm like, look, let me be a little bit more disciplined. Let me be a little more adamant about it. Let me see if I got my notes. Cause y'all know I'll be on a whole nother rampage. I'll be on a whole nother topic. Um, I already said, and then it's going to be in retrograde until my birthday. That's the crazy part. It comes out of retrograde on my birthday, which is August 11th. So I'm interested in about that. You said you scared it's in your 10th house. That's not really a bad house to have it in. There's no bad houses, and Jupiter is a great lucky planet. So Jupiter is not the planet where it would cause like these crazy um I don't feel Jupiter is one of those that will cause a crazy bad shift. It's just gonna make you step your game up. It's gonna be one of those shifts where it's like, okay, this is where you was like really BSing. So now it's time to step your game up. Now stop playing. That's really how it'll be. Like it'll be that parent that just come in the picture and be like, or that uncle. That's how you gotta look at Jupiter. Jupiter, that uncle that's gonna come in the picture and be like, stop playing. Come on now, let's get this together. He might talk to you a little harsh, but overall, he just want the best for you. He want to see you win. Okay, so I had wrote Jupiter represents abundance and expansion. It has the ability to magnify things in our lives in order for us to see the gifts and the rewards, which is what I said. It also magnifies things to help us gain clarity and deeper understanding of the bigger picture. And it's so crazy that, I've been really focused on what's the big picture, not getting distracted. Make sure I stay on the big picture. I think I either had a conversation with Honey or Arts recently where I was like, I know certain things that happen and it'll trigger me in a certain way, and I might get distracted and might want to operate from a space where I'm being petty or my throat chakra is being real challenged. And when I get in that energy, I have to check myself and remind myself there's a bigger picture. There's something bigger that I'm accomplishing. There's something bigger that I'm focused on. So I don't have time to be petty. I don't have time to, get in my lower self. Okay. So make sure it's in your sixth and seventh house. It's in both houses. Jupiter. It's on the cusp. Is that what you're saying, beloved? You have to look it up. Look at what seventh house is your house of relationship. Anything that's from like the fifth house, sixth house, fourth house, fourth, fifth, and sixth are like your service to others. How are you being? How do you see your relationships? Basically, how are your relationships with your mom? Bringing in karmic energy is going to be through that fourth, fifth, sometimes your sixth house. You'll see karmic energy from your mom and your father. Okay, but paying attention to certain dynamics. Hold on. Let me not get distracted. Mm-mm. So we already talked about that word. Okay, so it enters in retrograde tomorrow. And when it enters in that, it's time for us to go back and look over the messages Jupiter has brought our way. It is time for us to go back and look over the past to ensure that we haven't forgotten any gifts or bounties that Jupiter may have been offering us. So it's almost like it'll give us a second chance. It's almost like it'll be like, okay, here go the energy that I'm giving to you for a second chance. This is a second opportunity for you to like really see how can you gain this gift that I was trying to give you, because I was really trying to give you a blessing. I was really trying to give you expansion, but you ain't want it. And then it could have been conflicting with whatever planet. You might have another planet in that particular house. I can't remember if I don't think I have anything else in my eighth house, but I did have um it's in the Scorpio energy. It's in Scorpio energy. But we've all been talking about. So let's think about this. Most of the energy that we've been talking about previous in the last week or so has been about past energy, recycling, past opportunities, past chances. All of them are not for you to take. Now you are in a space where you are operating in your higher self. You are more in tune. You can operate in discernment. So just because Jupiter might be bringing some energy back in your life that you feeling like, oh, maybe this is another opportunity, that maybe this is another chance for me to, I'm going to move you closer just in case. Um, this is another chance or another opportunity for me to do, um, be with this person, go to this job, any of that. And it might not be. It might be. It might be, but it might not. Be very intentional. Be very careful. Make sure you're using discernment. Do not jump into that relationship. Listen, don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. I done told y'all already. Don't do it. Be mindful. Don't jump into situations that you're not ready for. Don't jump into situations that are not meant for you. It's not in alignment with where you're going. You are supposed to be in a different space. I sound far away and airy. No way. He moved y'all closer, and I have it. Leave it to me. I don't know why. I'm in the same place that I was. My sound acting up. So do I need to come out and come back in? It's better. Okay. Maybe I had to come out and come back in. Okay. I'm telling y'all, I'm feeling some kind of way. Okay. Um, so yeah, make sure that y'all are being mindful. Make sure that y'all are paying attention to what it is that is going on. Make sure that the situations that are trying to present themselves, okay, the situations that are trying to like create a distraction. I don't want to say every situation is a distraction, but there's a strong possibility that there might be some distractions coming up. So you just got to make sure that you're operating in a very clear, focused intent. Okay, so let me see. What else did I get for y'all? It's a time for us to go back, digging, look over past events with a new mindset. Because now we have a new mindset. Now we can operate in discernment. Now we know our true value. So we can look at stuff and say, okay, is this for me? Or am I ready for this? Or do I need to leave that where it's at? Okay. Um, I'm trying to make sure I don't repeat nothing I already said. Ah, this is also a time that you take time out to rest, recharge, relax. But if there is an area in your life that you have been lazy, not doing what you're supposed to be doing, your due diligence, make sure this Jupiter retrograde helps you in getting clear, helps you in getting alignment with the action that you need to take. Da, 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 Laziness does not have to be laying around on a couch, or it doesn't have to be that you are just being inactive in a certain dynamic. But it could be us being lazy in our jobs. It could be us being lazy in our relationships. So maybe you got that friend that always call you, or that always, try to reach out to you, but you're not doing your due diligence and your part to do that. Like reciprocate that energy back. I'm horrible at that. I love my collective. I love the people who love me because I am going to put my hand up on that one. I am super, super, super trifling when it comes to reaching out on a regular basis. And it's like my ex actually got on me yesterday because he was like, it was sometime recent. It might have been yesterday. But he got on me recently because he was like, you making excuses. Because I had went into this whole spiel like, but I be having a lot going on, and then I'll be talking to people all day, and I'm doing readings all day. So by the time, you know, I'm shutting my day down, I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. I got, the boys trying to make sure that they good. And I just, yeah, it'd be a lot. And in my mind, I'm like, I don't think about that I gotta call everybody back. I don't think about that I need to text everybody. And I don't think about, like, that's not my first priority. And I know it sounds real selfish, but in my mind, that's really what I be thinking. It's not my first priority. My first priority is to myself and then my babies. So it's really like there's a chain of command for me. And I feel bad because I do have like one of my girlfriends, she called me all the time. And I love her because I promise you our relationship would not be what it is if it wasn't um you know, for her. Like, she makes sure that she reach out. She makes sure she video chat me at least, if not every day, every other day. We see each other face, you know. So don't be lazy in your relationship. Saying all of that because I can say, I can raise my hand. It's been coming up a lot for me. It's been coming up a lot for me. Like, oh, yeah, you're not that busy. You're not busy enough where you can't send a text. Can't take 2 minutes out your day to send a text, or 2 seconds out your day to say, hey, how are you? Right, to say I love you. um, what else I had on here for y'all? Oh, it's very important during this time frame that y'all establish purpose. Make sure that y'all get into a space where you reignite what gives you purpose. Jupiter is really good at coming behind and encouraging what gives you purpose and making sure that you stay motivated. When we have purpose, when we are focused on such, things that are going to give us drive, we are excited. We're going to get up and do what we're supposed to do. So make sure that you operate in making sure you reconnect during this Jupiter retrograde. And we got a whole couple of months. Peace, Pooh. We got a whole couple of months to make sure that we, really operate and figure out. Like some of y'all, have even said, I don't know what my life's purpose is. This is a whole several months really for y'all to get into that space. Not several, but like 4 months. For you to get into that, I need to know what my purpose is. You feel lost within your purpose. How do you feel lost within it? Do you know what your purpose is? Let me ask that. Warrior goddess, I'm sorry. Yes, Jupiter is going to come through for you, honey. I'm excited about Jupiter. I don't even know if y'all excited. Like today, I know, like, I don't know if Arts is still on here. I love you so much, child. You don't even know. She came through to help me do something really small, and it just expanded my insight on something different that my son been wanting to do. So you don't need to know. And then I, made a connection with something else that I was doing. So it's a lot of good things that was going on today for me as far as like coming to an understanding and doing what I need to do. Hold on, I want to make sure I touch on everything. I done kind of talked about all of this, so I don't want to sound redundant. Okay. So we're just gonna go back to, oh, you have so many. Yay, thank you, Rika. You have so many hobbies. I know I want to help others, but not sure. You need to look at your chart. What does your first house say? Look at your chart. Break down your natal chart. See where your strengths are. See what is connected to really finding your purpose. How you can get your degree and tune in with your happiness overall. And it's really about that. The biggest purpose, honestly, is being in tune with what makes us happy. What makes you happy? What really is resonating with you? What is going to trigger that energy in you? All right? That's going to make you feel like I want to get up every day. I want to do this every day. And then still operating in balance. Because as much as I love, seeing y'all every day and having just our regular candid conversations, I still have to make sure that I'm operating in balance and getting rest for myself, spending time with my babies and all the other good stuff as well. So making sure that whatever it is that you do, that you also operate in balance on how is that playing a part of that particular dynamic, but being balanced in the other areas of your life. But this Jupiter retrograde is going to be a really powerful thing for the ones of y'all who feel like you are lost in your purpose, who feel like you don't have no motivation, who feel like you just lost your drive or your oomph. This is the time where it's going to rejuvenate that. It's going to push you. Okay? It's going to push you. And it's going to make you get into your thing. It really is. And it's going to be an amazing thing. You just got to be open and receptive to, listening and doing exactly what it needs you to do. Be in tune, be intentional, sit down, listen. A lot of times we miss our purpose because we don't want to sit down. We don't want to be still. A lot of times you're going to miss your purpose because you don't want to be still. Sometimes we just got to slow down enough so we can hear clear. When you slow down enough, those moments where you go sit at the park, go sit at the park. Take a lunch, take a time frame where you can just go sit at the park. Okay? Go be still. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm looking at the babies, trying to see if they getting ready to do that little one, he like to fight. Good night. You mad? Oh. Okay, come on and say good night. Okay. You so nosy. Micah, come here. Wait. I'll be waiting. Yeah, because I know. Come on. Good night. I love you. Okay.
I'm coming.
Close the door, please. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. Nobody's going to close the door. Nobody's closing the door. Yes, do that natal chart. Y'all know I'm a #1 fan of the natal chart. I'm trying to be. I ain't got there yet. I ain't in mommy mode like my mama. I got to crawl and go close my own damn door. Damn. Yeah, do your chart. Do your chart. Get your chart out. Break that chart down. It's going to give you so much insight. That's why I've been pushing. Every time I get on here, y'all hear me say, every time something going on with the cosmos, what y'all hear me say? Do them damn charts. You can put 12 p.m. If you don't know what time you was born, put 12 p.m. Okay? Like, my mom is an amazing mom. She's an amazing grandmother, even though she's not 100% well. She's an amazing, like, stuff that she be doing. I be like, Lord. Even when she's sick, she still be like on 100. I'm trying to get to her level. I'm burning out at this age. I'm burning out at 40-something. Yeah, I'm about to take a couple of these drops. No. Let me wait until I eat. I need to eat something first. Okay, peace, Mari. Peace. All right, so the snapshot of everything. Like I said, the biggest signs that I really want y'all to go and see where these placements are definitely y'all Sagittarius, you Geminis, and you what did I say, Pisces. And then if you have a Pisces rising, if you have a Gemini rising, if you have a Sagittarius rising, go see where it's at in your chart, okay? It's going to help you a lot. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of positive changes. It's going to be a lot of things that's going to trigger some energy. But that positive change is across the board for every sign. And I feel like I say this with a lot of signs, like things that are happening this year. It is a pivotal year. I can't say it enough. Last year was about stripping us down, making you go inward, making you think, making you write stuff out, making you move things out of your life, telling people to leave, telling leaving jobs. It was a lot of stuff that was going on last year. So it was a clearing. They was cleaning house. This year it's been about making you really step up. Okay, we moved that out of the way. You still got some unresolved issues. Now I'm going to make you deal with the stuff that I made you move. So think about, like, okay, you got this room that you're trying to clean up, okay? And you got all this stuff in there. And you like, dang, I need to clean the room up. You start moving shit out. And then you decide, okay, some of this stuff, I just need to give it away. Some stuff got to go to Goodwill. Some stuff need to go in the trash. So now you got everything moved out. What's the next thing you got to do? You got to clean the space. You got to sweep. There's some cobwebs in the corner. This is what this year is about. Promise y'all. It's getting ready to make y'all get in their corners, get them cobwebs out. It's going to make y'all, oh, let me get the Florida water, wipe these baseboards down. I don't know if everybody do that. But it's going to make you really do some spiritual, like, alignment and tune. Like, do the things that you really need to do now that you got everything pulled out. Peace, beloved. Now you got everything pulled out. Excuse me. Now that you are sweeping and wiping the walls down and the baseboards down and the doors, now you receptive to, like, building something new. I wish I would have took pictures when I first started in this room and started working on my room in here. Like, this used to be my sewing room, and it was a tornado. Why was it a tornado? It didn't feel good to me. Like, it was probably a whole lot of negative energy in here. I ain't gonna lie. It was probably a whole lot of negative energy, stagnant energy, because I did not like coming in here. It was very cluttered. I had a whole lot of stuff, fabrics and everything. But now everybody want to be in this room now, because I changed the energy. I had to clean it out. I had to get rid of stuff. I had to go open the store. Some stuff was worth keeping. Some stuff was like, I don't know what I want to do. This might not fit my life right now, but I'm not going to throw it away, and I ain't giving it away. So let me just put it away to the side for right now. And that's what this whole year is going to be about. Like, really making y'all make some tough choices. There's a season for everything. There's a reason and a season. Okay? So it's going to be making y'all make these choices that, like I said, you're going to look back a year from now. You're going to be 2 years from now. You're going to be like, man, listen, it was this time, and I was listening to She Is Magic, and I just knew this was the time I needed to change my life. I was about to say something real slick, but then I know I'll probably be blocked again. So I'm going to be real good today. Right. I was like, I'm going to be real good today. I already done had. I don't want to be blocked no more. I don't want to be on punishment no more. But yes, that clarity is going to be something. It feels good. Like, this is my favorite room. I really want to get a pillow and go to sleep in here. That's how good it feels. I'm being good. Like a big kid pouting. I told you, I'm going to walk a thin line. I'm going to walk a real thin line right now. I was about to do this whole live on the other page, though, so I can say what I want to say until somebody over there. I know I got a certain crowd over there, so. That's why I really didn't want to be doing lives over there, because that crowd over there is something different. They don't understand me like y'all understand me. You don't understand me like y'all understand me. So take time. Embrace this retrograde. Don't let nobody freak you out. Don't listen to nobody telling y'all that the retrograde is going to have y'all doing something crazy. Your life is coming to an end. Don't let them sell y'all on no hoop dreams, okay? Just know that this is a time for us to go in. Oh, yes. If you are on here and you are not following me on YouTube, please, please, please go follow me on my YouTube page. You can put in She Is Magic, and that would be amazing because I really want to start doing these on there so they don't cut me off. I hate getting in certain topics because I get cut off. I hate getting in certain topics because it just, yeah, it does too much. So definitely go to my She Is Magic so I can have a more free platform to do what I do. All of that. I definitely want to be on there doing live so we can really get into some topics. What else? So yeah, Jupiter retrograde starts tomorrow. It doesn't end until August 11th. What else did I post that we need to be mindful of? I don't think we got nothing else real major coming up. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. I think I did post a calendar today. Oh, Mercury's still acting a fool. So April 17th, Mercury moves into Aries. And what we say won't have a filter. Being direct and straightforward becomes the influence, and the tact takes a back seat. So once again, I'm telling y'all, it's going to be some energy that's going to trigger you. It's going to be some energy that's going to try to trigger you, and you're going to want to pop off. Process it. Y'all know I process it. I think I'm going to go ahead and get me a necklace made with some lapis. I'm going to go ahead and take my lapis lazuli to my throat. I might not. I'm going to be on a silent fast that day. That's going to be the day I'm going to just be like, let me just be quiet. I ain't got nothing to say. And then our full moon come right after that. So the full moon will be April 19th. And it's in Libra? Why did I feel like we just was in a full moon with Libra? Did I do that right? I could have swore we was just in a full moon with Libra. You say you gonna get some tape for your mouth? Yes, Becky. Oh. 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 Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm right. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was something else. What was in Libra? Was that the new moon? It was something else. I know it's a pink moon. I like stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research. If it is, Lord, the universe working hard on me. It's working hard on me. I'm working hard. Oh, okay. Ashe. Thank you, Red Black. Ready Black. Okay. Thank you, beloved. But yeah. I know it's that full moon. I need that full moon. I need to release. I really have been in some super healing aspects right now. And having to deal with energy that has been coming up, that is reminiscing of a old life, my ego self, and me making sure that I release that with this full moon coming up. I'm trying to do the work as we speak. I've been doing I done pink quartz myself to death. I promise you, I need to probably buy some big, I'm probably going to buy some this week, actually. Some big giant uh crystals. Some big giant crystals and put it on my forehead. Lord. Ashe, beloved. Thank you though. Thank you. I be looking at certain stuff. I be like, dang, is that what it is? Am I right? Okay. Oh, I'm glad you found me. Oh, you got me on YouTube. Yay, make sure y'all add me. So go join me on YouTube. I know I have the freedom to do more stuff. I do know that, Instagram be picky about the time that you're on here. The stuff that I be wanting to get into, I can't really get into like I want to because I know I got a time. I'm silly. I am, y'all. This month been a interesting month. It's been challenging me a little bit with my throat chakra. My throat chakra been challenged a lot. And it's just really because I know that it's time to transition. So that's why it's really important for y'all to get in a space where you say, is this what I need to let go? Am I being resistant? Am I truly holding on to something that doesn't serve me anymore? And is that creating friction in my life? A lot of times when we are operating in the wrong frequency, we already done moved past that frequency. We already are in a different, dynamic. We operate in somewhere different. A lot of times we'll still try to have that foot back there in the past, or we'll still try to have our foot back in somewhere that it's not serving you. Peace, beloved. So let it go, because it's going to cause it will cause some chaos in your life. It will cause where you feeling upset. Now your stomach tight. Now you got anxiety. Okay? So you got to make sure that you letting that energy go. You got to make sure that when the universe is pushing you to move and it's saying move now, move. Quit playing. Stop it. Stop it. So definitely, I'm gonna have to sit down and look at all my astrology stuff or whatnot. I ain't really been on it like I usually be on it, to see what was coming up. But it's a lot of stuff that's definitely unfolding. It's a lot of stuff definitely unfolding for the collective. Okay, so be mindful, be still, pay attention. Create moments and create a routine. I really feel like it's real important, and I'm gonna say this probably every time that we operate in something. Be mindful and create a routine that is going to be conducive to you being still. Okay? If that means you got to get up early, if that means that you need to go to bed a little bit later, create a routine, create a regimen that is specifically for your spiritual growth. That's the only way you're going to evolve. That's the only way that you can really move through these dynamics, these shifts, this stuff that's going on in the universe. The only way you're going to be able to move through it, and move through it where you can move with insight. You can move with being in, your 5D self and not your lower self, not this 3D. This 3D perspective, this 3D experience that you're trying to have, that should have killed y'all if you don't level up. I'm trying to read these comments. I'm sorry. Yes, that comfort zone will kill you. We'll get comfortable because we know it. Like I tell y'all, I always have a story. So like even for me, y'all know those that have heard me tell my story. Like I've been in the fashion business for over 20 years. I've been in this lifestyle since I was young, like 15. But the more that I would go and experience the things that was happening with the fashion industry, with the entertainment industry, it was in direct conflict with who I naturally am. So it was taking a long time for me to make the transition because I didn't know what was on the other side of the transition. I didn't know what it looked like. What does this look like for me? Because what I know is how to make a dress. I know how to be creative. I know how to use my skill and make money quick. I know how to um, connect to my connections and create this environment and the things that I had built. I knew how to do that. And with me knowing how to do that, I was comfortable. That's my comfort zone. So even this year, I ain't even been operating in that industry, but I still had this thing saying, but this is what. Sorry, y'all. Somebody was trying to call me. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my phone on. Do not disturb. To who? Oh, my bad. I had to make sure my phone was on Do Not Disturb. Um, but yes, making that routine so you can stay in tune, stay in alignment, because that thing that is keeping you in that space, like I literally was like, I don't know if it was fear, but I was definitely having a hard time letting go, like completely letting go, because I didn't know what to expect on the other side of this. I didn't know, and the universe kept showing me signs like, we telling you that you ain't got to do that no more. If that's not what you want to do, we showing you the way. We giving you a path. But you hard headed. So they let me experience something that was constantly like in my face, like, oh, you gonna be hard headed? Let me show you something. So let go. Don't operate in that space. Don't operate in that space. You have to really listen, like I said, intently to your heart, intently to your intuition. What is it that they're saying? What is the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors? What are they saying? Where are they telling you to go? How are they leading you? If you don't even believe in all of that, where is your heart leading you? What is your heart saying? Pay attention, because that's really going to be the true factor in it all. Are you happy? Peace, beloved. Peace, peace, peace. Everybody that just came in. Are you happy? Because if you're not happy, honey, your health go down. Your looks be going down. Look, your money go down. When you ain't happy, stuff be off. Stuff be off. Girl, yes, go on to Dominican Republic. I'm coming too. I'm coming too. I am coming too. I'm ready to go. I'm definitely going to Africa. I promised my family like one more year. I'll be here 1 year, maybe 2. And I'm out. Yes, I'm out. I'm trying to be out. Let me get this other one where he not as wild as he is right now. I just need him to calm down just like two notches. Just 2. Now I'm going to be ready to go. But I had an opportunity. Somebody offered me an opportunity to build what I was going to build here in Africa. So I'm definitely going to jump on it when it's time. When the universe says it's time, I will be gone. I'll be here too, because I got too many babies here. Yes, I love. You said Africa will calm him down quick. I don't know. That's sun god. The sun god. That's the sun god. My baby told me, it's something he was saying. He's just so wise. He's silly as hell, but he's so wise in certain things and conversations that we have. Certain conversations we have, he just be like dropping jewels, and I'll be like, oh, okay. I just have to take that in. Take that in. All right, y'all. It's counting me down, and I'm not coming back because I need a rest. I didn't get no sleep last night.